Hey guys, it's Lan, and here today we are going to be doing something that is pre-recorded, and I'm going to be watching as I go because I had a lot of problems recording this with my Dazzle. Every time I would get far, all of a sudden it would conk out and say that it ended under unknown causes. So I just decided screw it, and what I ended up doing, well, first and foremost, yeah, take the stealth, but what I ended up doing was that whenever I had a fault in my Dazzle, what I did was I just restarted it. I got caught by a guard and I got killed, so I could restart it from the beginning. But anyways, so this is technically a no-death run because I got caught on purpose. So because every time that I ended up doing so good, all of a sudden it ended the recording, so I had to go kill myself. But yes, this is expert difficulty of the bank, the Panamanian bank, and
Splinter, I just synced your OPSAT with intelligence on the bank that you and your team gathered back in '89.
The memories.
Yeah, judging from your report, sounds like it was quite a vacation.
It was, actually. I spent most of the rest of that year sleeping in a ditch on the road between Baghdad and Kuwait.
Oh well, if it's any consolation, I had a bad year that year too.
What? You weren't working for the government during the Gulf War?
No, I was in 10th grade.
Oh, right. Yuck.
you notice how I
Fisher,
outrun
I've got a copy
the
of
conversation.
report here that the bank filed with their insurance company. It says the dome windows
And you got to wait for that
lobby
guard
are
to fall
magnetic
asleep in his
locked.
chair,
See
otherwise
if you can find a
he'll
breaker
catch
or
you
junction box
coming
up
down
here and
the
power
rope.
down the locks.
Right.
Good work, Sam. That shut down the magnetic locks on the windows. Hey, wait a minute. Power spike. The lobby. It looks like a laser grid just came online.
Lasers. Lasers are so...
90s?
I was going to say 70s. Can you please stop making me feel old?
You are old.
Got bad news for you, Sam. You are old.
Fisher, here's our advisor. He'll walk you through the steps that'll get you into that vault. Be patient with him.
Oh, he's one of those.
Right. Hello? Is this thing on then?
It's on. I'm here. Have you been briefed?
Whatever. Listen, this is a Mason Wells 88. Each one is unique. You want to get a butcher's up the skirt. First thing you need to do is authorize an opening.
How do I do that?
The bank president and the treasurer will each have an authorization lock in their office. There'll be another one in the security office. You'll need to disable all three.
Okay.
Really, the only thing that I've noticed is that for expert difficulty, it's harder to hack because you only have so few actual inputs, but you know, hacking really isn't a big deal anyway. And then I made a little bit of an accidental time problem, so it screwed up my time by a couple seconds, but this isn't a speed run.
That's it? Just plug and play?
That's the idea. No fuss. Get all 8 of those forged mails uploaded.
Make the robbery look like an inside job.
Exactly.
But I didn't plug it in. I just remotely did it. Time paradox. Whatever. This isn't the traditional path that a lot of people take, but this is just the one that I like. I like taking this way. And you notice I made a save point. And for good reason. Because what ended up happening, well, you'll see. The recording conks out, and then I go to a different one, so yeah, I guess you don't see. I have no idea what's wrong with my Dazzle, but it kept doing this. But this is rudimentary shit here.
Oh, these uniforms are uncomfortable.
Oh, that's one of the new American-made ones.
So, that's good. They are not made by second-rate laborers, lowballing each other for a Panamanian army service contract.
Dude, everything in this day and age is made by second-rate laborers. Anything to save money. And there's always a guard that catches me when I don't do this up in the laser room up above. But so that's why I use a sticky cam to make sure that I'm not gonna run into him. Blah.
If you had to invade Panama, would you rather fight an army of disposable second-rate
Wait for him to wipe his sweat off and then turn around so that I can...
overheated,
Yep.
cheap, and couldn't move well?
Oh, I didn't think of it that way.
Neither did our generals when they pocketed the Jew seals for everlasting uniforms.
Looks like more lasers ahead, Sam. This whole place is singing with photons.
There's a guard who seems to be walking around here, no problem.
Maybe he has some kind of beacon. Get close and you can stay in his electronic shadow.
Actually, one easy way of getting around this is to just take the guard down with obviously a ring airfoil, but it's easier and more speedy to just take the guard down and then jump over the computer desk because that's not in range of the lasers. But this is just the cautious way. Sneak up behind him, knock him out. But yeah, I don't notice a real change in difficulty minus the amount of tries you can get on your hacking process. That and of course the enemies seem to be able to hear and see better than they normally do. I don't know if there's any starting ammo limitations that it gives you, but and that you see right there, that's where the Dazzle starts screwing up a little bit. If it does that too much, it'll stop the recording. I have no idea why, but you know, what are you going to do? I wonder if they actually have laser mechanisms like this in real life where you can wear a beacon and it doesn't set the alarms off. And this was actually accidental. What I ended up doing was making too much noise. I try hacking there, but it doesn't work. I make too much noise, and they hear it. This was completely accidental, and you see they're coming for me now. I always have a lot of trouble nailing one of these guys so that the other doesn't hear, but lo and behold, I accidentally discovered a way. So the guy in front seems to pay a lot more attention and waste a lot more time than the guy who's in the beret. He just leaves. And nail this one with an airfoil round. And the camera doesn't seem to notice because it's the dead of night. Yeah, there is no reason you should be firing any bullets whatsoever into this in this level. At the very start, you take the stealth option because if you make any noise at all, the alarms will sound. So if you take the stealth assault or if you take the stealth route, what you end up doing is you get a lot more sticky shockers, sticky cams, even though you only really need one, and more ring airfoils. So